Hello, hello, hello. I have a new foundation for you, brand new at the drugstore. NYX Total Control Foundation. And I am just going to read to you what it says online, what their claims are. It says it is from sheer to full. Your ideal coverage is just drops away with our new Total Control Drop Foundation. Fine-tune this velvety matte foundation with the included dropper. Simply adjust the number of drops until you create the look you're feeling today. You're feeling today. Want more coverage? Add more drops. Buff expertly using the Total Control Drop Foundation brush for a seriously smooth finish. This foundation comes in 24 shades and it retails for $14. I believe the brush that they are advertising with this is around $14 to $16. I didn't pick it up because I have some dense brushes, so I figure that's what we'll use today. Usually with foundation that is super thin, you don't want to use a sponge because the sponge will soak it all up. That is why it's best to use a brush instead. This is what it looks like out of the box. I got my shade in True Beige. It looks a little yellow. The Ulta that I got mine at only had maybe 10 shades at the most, so it's definitely not the full line. I was able to pick up the new Urban Decay De-Slick Primer. So that's what I am going to put on. Actually, let's put it on the right side of the face. When I'm doing a wear test on things, I like to put things on my right side of the face that are right. That way I can remember throughout the day. So if I am testing out a new primer, I'll put my go-to primer on the right side. That way I know that's what I normally use. This smells very fresh and citrusy almost. It's a nice smell. And I think I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison for you guys because this is a brand new primer. I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison with the purple Smashbox primer for oil control because I figure those will be sort of on the same playing field. I think I'm going to go with this brush. I just got this off of eBay and it came in a set. I really like these brushes. It says to drop it directly into the brush itself. So I'm going to shake this foundation up. Any watery foundation, you want to make sure that you shake it up very well. Okay. So I got that shaken up. Let's take a look at it first. I want to show you guys what this looks like. So this is super watery. I just filled it up and we are going to be putting this directly in our brush. I am just going to sort of squeeze my brush together to make it more dense. And we will start off with maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going like straight into the brush. Let me see if you guys can see this. So let's see, this was 5 drops. Let's see what we got. Okay, it's coming out. It's coming out a little bit. I feel like these 5 drops for this side of my face is providing a light to medium coverage. You could still see some acne that I have healing here. So I am going to go in. Let's do this again. I think I tried for 5, but I ended up getting like 6. So I'm just going to put a little bit up here and then go back over this area. Because this is so thin, it's like drying right away. So I don't have any problems going over an area that I just did with another layer because it's already dry. And my skin is perfect right now to test out foundation because I have some dry spots, I have some acne, and my skin is normally very oily and I have very large pores. So let's just take a look here at the side with the foundation and then without. And you can still see I have some acne peeking through. So I am going to load up my brush again. Let's go ahead and do I did 8 drops this time, and now we're going to go in over the primed side of my face. So again, on the primed side, it's still not covering up fully, so let's do another layer because it does say that it is customizable and it can become full coverage. I feel like I'm gonna need this whole bottle just for like a week's worth of foundation. And this color is a tad too dark and yellow. I have more neutral undertones. But the coverage is building. Okay, so I am going to zoom in so we could get a close-up of how it looks just on my skin, nothing else, no concealer, no powder, and we'll see how it looks on the unprimed and primed face, see if there's a difference. I'm going to go put on the rest of my makeup, and we are going to be testing out a few more new NYX products throughout the day, and I will be letting you know the real scoop. I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I am done putting on my makeup. It is now 10:15 in the morning, so we will just call it 10. I don't like this foundation right off the bat. It settles into my pores. If you have fine lines, it's going to settle in there. It's very patchy, and I'm not impressed, really. I think it would probably be a good option if you need to mix it, use it as a mixer to make your foundation lighter or darker. I think it would do a good job there. It's very pigmented. The other NYX products that I got the NYX, this is the NYX No Filter Finishing Powder. I really like this powder so far. It gives a nice finish. It reminds me of Bare Minerals, the original finish. Now, the other thing that we are going to be taking for a test drive today is the new NYX Epic Ink. And this is a lip stain. It says it's a lip dye, it's a lip stain. And I got it in the color Blazed. So we are going to put this on. Now this is one coat of this. You can make it more opaque if you'd like. Why the heck not? Let's go in and do it. So that is 2 coats. This product's very watery. It's just like the foundation. It's very light. It feels almost cooling on the lips, like it has alcohol in it or something like that. But whenever you're applying things, a product this thin, you want to make sure and go in very definitive motions and try not to go over the same area more than once, because you can create like streakiness. So you want to try and do a clean pass, almost like you're putting on nail polish. And make sure that you let it fully dry before you go in again, because it can move around and create patchiness. But as far as this product goes, I'm not seeing patchiness. I really like how it is coming off. We will see how it wears throughout the day, and then we will also see what the stain looks like once the initial top layer is off. So again, it's 10 o'clock. We'll be checking back throughout the day, let you know what I think of the foundation and the lip product. So I have had this foundation and lipstick on for 3 hours. I just got done eating lunch. As you can see, the lipstick has started to fade away. It still has a nice line around the top here, but the bottom's faded and the inside's still there. So it would be easy just to put more on, I think. There's not like residue. But I have a wipe. What I'm gonna do is wipe off what's left here so we could see what the stain actually looks like. Okay, so I got a little off. I wouldn't be opposed to wearing this. You know what? I'm going to, for the rest of the wear test, I'm going to go ahead and leave my lips like this. That way we can see how long the stain lasts and see how it wears throughout the rest of the day. As far as my foundation goes, I'm starting to get oily and it's starting to break up on my nose and on my upper lip and on my chin. This foundation doesn't look good at all right now. I'm gonna see if I could get a little closer for you guys to see. So I'm definitely not impressed with the foundation. I wasn't impressed with how it was sitting on the skin and how it sunk into the pores. Now my oil is starting to come through. Usually if my oil can't stay at bay for 5 or 6 hours, I know the foundation isn't going to last through my criteria of lasting all day, which is like a 12-hour day. If it doesn't last that long, then it won't work for me. So we will check back and see how much worse this foundation can look, and we'll touch base on the lips again. Everything's looking just bad. Lipstick. So, yeah, unfortunately, the foundation gets a big thumbs down. There's really not any point in testing this any longer. Like, let me see. Okay, watch this, guys. That's foundation. Just rubbed off of my face like that onto my fingers. There's literally no point in keeping this on. The lipstick, I'm impressed with it. It's okay. I like it. It's light. It doesn't feel like it dehydrates my lips. So, I think it's a good lipstick. The lipstick retails for, I want to say $6, which is about the same price as all their other different lip products. So, I'm a fan of NYX lip products, and now I just have a new addition to that group. The foundation gets big thumbs down. I would say the lipstick, thumbs up, and that's about it. I don't think this foundation will work if you have dry skin because it will definitely accentuate dry patches. I don't think it'll work if you have oily skin because it separates and this happens. I don't know. I don't think it's good. NYX really doesn't, they really don't have their foundation game down pat. Please don't forget to like my video and subscribe if you like what you see here. Lets me know that I'm doing something right and keep going. So I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. The foundation, when it's this watery, whenever I'm doing a wear test, come on now. Just squeeze. So I am going to